my name is Julie, and we are so glad you've come to join us today.
And my name is Gianna, first-rate detective.
Detective? Did you get a promotion that I didn't hear about?
Not a promotion exactly, but I did get this super cool magnifying glass, and I'm going to use it to discover and solve all the mysteries of the world, and pretty soon, I'm going to know everything.
Everything? That's quite a bit of knowledge. What are you going to do with all the information that you collect?
Well, I figure if I know everything, I can probably help a lot of people. And I promise to only use my knowledge for good.
Oh, being smart can certainly have its benefits, but I'm not sure you need to know everything to help people. Actually, there's only one person who knows everything. No, God. He uses his knowledge and pours it into people that love him so that they can help people around them know how to live. It's our Bible story for today.
That actually sounds really interesting.
Once there was a wealthy man preparing to leave on a long journey. He gathered his servants together and gave careful instructions on what to do while he was away. "I will be leaving you shortly and may not return for quite some time," he explained to them. "I am putting you in charge of my wealth so that my estate will continue to prosper even while I am away." So the master divided his wealth among his servants based on each one's ability to manage it. The first servant was given 5 talents. Each talent was equal to thousands of dollars. This servant took the sum of money given to him, and he immediately went to work, using what he was given to make more money. He knew this would please the master. His efforts produced 5 more talents. The second servant was given 2 talents. Not as much as was given the first servant, but still a great deal of money. This servant took what was given to him and, like the first servant, dutifully invested it to make more money. He too knew this would please the master. His efforts produced 2 more talents. The third servant was given 1 talent, less than the other servants, but still a good amount of money. This servant failed to see the value in the opportunity that the master had given him, and fearing any risk to it, promptly went out and dug a hole and buried it in the ground. Many days, weeks, and months passed, and finally the master returned. Eager to find out the condition of his property and wealth, he called his servants together to hear what they had done with what he had given them to manage. Each servant approached the master to give their report. The first 2 servants proudly showed their master that they had doubled what he had given them. The master smiled. "Well done, my good and faithful servants. You have been faithful with a few things. I will now put you in charge of many things." He added, "Come and let us celebrate." Then the last servant, who had been trusted with 1 talent, approached the master and accused him, saying, "You are a hard man to please. So in fear of you, I buried the money you gave me into the ground. Here is the 1 talent that belongs to you." The master was furious. "You wicked and lazy servant," he said. "I gave you an amount of property I knew you would be able to manage, but you did nothing with it. At least you could have put it in the bank to earn a small amount of interest. Now, you will lose your talent to the servant who gained 5. With that, the master took the only talent the servant had and cast him out of his household forever.
Jesus knows everything. He's so wise to tell us stories with a hidden meaning. It's like a mystery that we need to figure out. And luckily, I have my magnifying glass. Julie, I don't think this is revealing anything. I think the words just got bigger.
Well, it's not something to find with a magnifying glass. I think we have to look for the clues in the words.
Well, as the resident detective, I am here to save the day. Alrighty then, looking for clues in the words. The word that stands out to me is talent. Jesus used it to describe the bags of money.
That's a great clue. Talents are abilities that you have. If you think of this parable as if Jesus were talking about our talents, our abilities, it gives a new meaning to think about.
Oh, so if we think of God as the master, then we're the servants, and he gives us talents. And those are the abilities that he gives us, and he wants us to use them for his good purposes.
I think you're onto something here. If we use our talents for God, then he will multiply our efforts, and we get to share in God's happiness. But if we take the talent he's given us and we don't use it, then it's like we've buried it in the ground.
Jesus is so smart. He gives us our talents knowing the big picture. He knows how our talents can bless people and how they can change lives, and he knows how they can introduce people to Jesus. Jesus knows everything. So he knows the best talents to give each one of us. And our job is to make sure that we use them for his glory. So our bottom line today is Jesus knows everything. Let's say that together. Jesus knows everything.
When we use our talents for Jesus, he blesses us by growing our faith. Faith is trusting in what we cannot see because of what we can see. That reminds me of our Bible verse. Even though you have not seen him, you love him. Though you do not see him now, you believe in him. You are filled with a glorious joy that can't be put into words. 1 Peter 1:8. Gianna, will you join me and say that together?
Sure.
Great. Even though you have not seen him, you love him. Though you do not see him now, you believe in him. You are filled with a glorious joy that can't be put into words. 1 Peter 1:8.
I am so glad that I can trust Jesus to lead me because Jesus knows everything.
That's right. Oh, we've loved learning with you today, friends. See you next time.
Bye.
I will hold on to him. I will hold choice sometimes, and you forgive me. No one knows me, God, like you. You see who I am, not what I do, and you forgive me. You take all the pieces of my life, put them back together, make it all alright. Oh, you forgive me. Only you can heal my broken heart, make all things new with a brand new start. Oh, you forgive me. I try so hard to do things right, but I make the wrong choice sometimes, and you forgive me. No one knows me, God, like you. You see who I am, not what I do, and you forgive me. You take all the pieces of my life, put them back together, make it all alright. Oh, you forgive me. Only you can heal my broken heart, make all things new with a brand new start. Oh, you forgive me. You take all the pieces of my life, put them back together, make it all alright. Oh, you forgive me. Only you can heal my broken heart, make all things new with a brand new start. Oh, you forgive me. You forgive me. You forgive me.
Hey friends, my name is Miss Megan, and I have a few announcements to share with you today. God cares about you, and He cares about the people around you. God asks us to help and bless those who are hurting or in need as a practical way to show His love. The way we do that in children's ministry is through the Loaves and Fishes store. You all have an opportunity to get Loaves and Fishes dollars. There are 3 ways you can collect them. First, bring a new friend to church with you, or invite them to watch online with you. Second, memorize the Bible verse for the month and tell your leader or a grown-up in your house. And third, read the Bible at least 3 times this week. Then share that with a grown-up in your house or your leader. We have started an online store for you to spend your Loaves and Fishes dollars. You can find out more details on the Center Street Church website under the Children's Ministry page. There's also going to be an online form for the grown-up in your house or your leader to fill out every week, and we'll track how many Loaves and Fishes dollars are in your account. You may have Loaves and Fishes dollars with you at home, and you're not sure what to do with them. You know what? On the online form, your leader or grown-up can fill that out. There's going to be a spot for them to tell us how many you have, and we'll add that to your account. You can use the Loaves and Fishes dollars that you collect to help others in need, because it's always better to give than to receive. The dollars you collect can be spent to help one of the many causes here in Calgary, or somewhere in Canada, or even a different part of the world. We have started a new offering project at the beginning of this month. At Children's Ministry, we have worked with the Compassion Sponsorship Program to help support 2 awesome kids named Ulysses and Uvia. They both live in Mexico. There are about 1,500 people in their town, and most people live in houses made of mud walls, dirt floors, and tin roofs. Uvia is 9 years old. When she has free time, she enjoys riding her bike. Her mom looks after the home and family, and her dad is a farmer. She also has one brother named Carlos and a sister named Evelyn, who are also sponsored through the Compassion Program. Ulysses just turned 9 in October, and in his free time, he likes to play sports, he likes to draw. His dad works as a laborer, and his mom looks after their home and family. His sister Sharon is also sponsored through Compassion. Our offering project will help provide Bible teaching, healthcare, hygiene education, picnics, games, handicraft training, and baking lessons. If you have an offering today, put it in your offering container or bring it to church the next time you come. Thank you for helping make a difference in their lives.